So are you? Is it just the both of you on? Is it just the both of you on the project?
No, uh, yes,
You have your notes
no.
there with you. You have what?
You still something that um, the
Are you working? Is he working on
I'm working on between community outreach while I'm working on language development website.
language development? Nice. What language are you starting with?
I'm starting with any language, especially English, that can translate any language to English and give you more vocabulary expansion or develop your speech.
That's beautiful. Well done. We can't wait to see you and see where this takes you. Well done. That's good. Okay, Mr. Eze, should we wait for others?
Yes, let's give them the benefit of doubt that school just resumed today. The strike was called off, and school just resumed. Probably everybody's up and about trying to put one or two things together. But while we wait for them, I will share you some of the projects that have been submitted.
Okay.
Yes, we can also, so as they join, hopefully we can be able to at least talk a little bit on it too. Because a lot of the schools think they're not arranging their project well, and I don't really know why. And I think the group was also here for them to ask questions. If you don't understand something, you just ask questions and it will give you a guidance on how to go about it. But if as they submitted the project like this, it says a whole lot about how the students are going to submit their future projects in serious cases. Someone is submitting a project and it's in picture format, which I clearly stated that it has to be in PDF. But you're sending me picture format. So it's really, really alarming. But why that happens, I will just share you all the
But
but what I can hear you.
you need their submission correctly, right? So it's easy to reach out.
Yes, they did. They did. Let me just open it and just.
Okay.
Well, with these people that have joined, but I don't know who Grace is.
Uh, who is green? The display name so that we know what school. Hi, GSS Dupa. Thanks for joining in. Is it possible that you turn on your camera so we know who are speaking with student? And also Grace.
Okay. So we have GSS Bogolada, GSS Hatcham, Girls Secondary School to say. We have one individual project. We have GGSS Dupa. We have GSS Hatchcam. We have GSS Bogolada. So,
Hi, TechnoSpark. Kindly rename your display name. Just write the name of your school. Grace, please turn on your cool. Turn on your camera and write the name of your school. On your screen, you would see three dots. Click on it. Um, I think
fantastic. Just fantastic. So what is going to happen is that okay, once there. This is from secondary school Aberdeen, government secondary school Aberdeen, the Techno Spark.
yeah.
Oh yeah, from government secondary school Aberdeen. Okay, that's fantastic.
So if we can start, I think we should start so that
Yes, sure.
the recorded session can be
Included.
uploaded and we don't take so. Good morning. Just to have you here.
Thank you,
Have you
ma'am.
been able to make any progress on your project?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you able to submit?
Yes, yes.
Beautiful.
Which school is that? Which school said I've submitted? Hello, morning.
So,
This is just network issue. Process packing. Okay.
good morning, everybody. It's good to have you here.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for joining
Thank you, ma'am.
in. We have JSS Peggy, we have JSS Abaji, we have JSS Kershi, and JSS Dupa. And so far, I've heard from JSS Kershi and JSS Abaji said they've been able to work on their project, although Kershi says that they said that they had to correct something. So let's quickly give an update. Sorry about the strike, I would say, because it's disrupting your learning, but we
Thank you.
hope that it gets better so that you guys can resume and continue learning. So we have the calendar which has already been sent to your teachers, I believe. The only issue we're having now is submission, how your project is submitted. So ensure that you let your teacher know too, in case your teacher is the one submitting on your behalf, that you should submit your project as a PDF file, not picture, not PNG, not JPEG. No, you'll see .pdf. Okay, not Word, not document, because somebody can open your document and edit something. It will be different from what you originally submitted. PDF is preferred because nobody can tamper with your work, right? And understand
Okay.
that you are not building an app at this stage. Okay, you just need a prototype, an MVP. What you saw the other educators show you using Figma, using Canva. I showed you how to use Canva, using Google Doc, Google Excel. Mr. Shima showed you that. You saw how to add collaborator, right? So just
Yes.
go ahead, go to the YouTube video. Each time you want to remember something and you cannot remember, go to the YouTube video, check for the video that you need something to remember on, and just click on it and watch, right? But
Yes.
ensure that you submit as PDF file. Okay? I think the deadline is already okay. Go on. But
Is it
next
are
time
we
just raise your
is it
hand.
the login is it the login page that we're going to submit as PDF?
I wish he was here to answer that. You mean for Figma?
Yes.
So in
Mm,
Figma, you export your design, and when you export it, you choose the format. Okay, it has to be on PDF. So this goes straight to GGSS bar. I've seen your project. Your project is fantastic. Okay.
Okay, I've seen our product, right?
No, I've not seen your project, Abaji. Talking
Huh?
about
he's
Sir?
talking about Dupa.
I'm talking about Dubai.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
seeing your project, the project is fantastic, but there's a problem, and the problem is what we are talking about right now. Okay. Your project, you sent your presentation slides as PPTX. You know, as Rose was just talking about now, I can mistakenly edit your project. Okay. So the best way is for you to go back and export your project as PDF so that it can't be edited or mistakenly, as I'm trying to open it, as I'm trying to scroll, I can mistakenly highlight something and boom, it's gone and I can't get it back. Okay. And also your Figma screen, to just convert everything to PDF, it makes it more secure against tampering. Okay. So let's just have it
Yes.
up to Dubai. So Duba, please, I really need you to go back
That
and
we submitted, did it get you as PDF or was it not PDF?
You have to mute your mic if you're not saying anything, right? So that we can hear each other clearly.
Okay, I should mute my mic.
Yes.
Thank you.
JSS Kashi, also mute your mic, okay? Thank you very much. We see new people joining in. We see GSS Jabi. We think Grace lost. There was a network bridge, yeah? So we would repeat ourselves one more time. You should submit your project as a PDF file, okay? So for your Figma, click on Export, as Mr. Izzy just said. Click on Export and choose PDF, okay? It's preferable that way so that there is no change, done, so that there will be no change done on your submitted work, okay? Now, your project should already, I think the deadline is already gone. It's already passed. So it's important that you hurry up. If you are yet to submit, please do so, because we would soon start, coming to your schools to do the inter-school competition, I would say, before the final one, right? So today is the 27th of April. I'm trying to look at the calendar. It was supposed to be today, project submission, as I see on the calendar. But because of your of the strike that happened, I think Mr. Eze will be able to pass across the right day or deadline, right? It can be postponed a bit, but please try to wrap it up so that you can submit and ensure that you do an excellent job, just so you can emerge, you can join the final list of people who would be showcasing on the big day. And note that this is a big deal for not just your school, for also you as an individual. This is your future right here. Okay? You don't know where this will take you to. You don't know the scholarship that this might bring to you. You do not know who will be seeing your project and how big it will become. So please take it seriously. Do not think that what you are doing is a small thing. No, it's a big deal. I had students from GSS Karachi already telling me about them working on their individual projects. So you know this is a group project, right? And we encouraged you to also work on an individual project. And I was happy to hear that they're working on language apps, just beautiful things that is very impressive to know that you're even going back to do your homework. So of course we can't teach you everything because of time constraints, but it's important that you are very interested in what you are doing. If you don't have an idea, learn from your team member. That's why it's a team work, right? That's why you're collaborating, because everything in life requires us to work together. Okay, I hope you're with me. So, Mr. Eze, I think you can let them know what date is the time we pushed for them to now finally submit. Because from the calendar, I see that today is meant to be the deadline.
So, class, due to the whole strike, because we've been trying to have this class since last week and it wasn't so possible. So we have all agreed that we will push the final date of submission to the Wednesday. So, GSS, Government Day Secondary School, Abaji, we are coming to Abaji on Thursday for your area council. So I just want you to be ready. After now, Rose will be giving you some guidelines on presentation, what to expect, what to do, how to speak, how many minutes you need to speak, that kind of a thing. So we are postponing the submission to Wednesday. We are postponing the submission to Wednesday just to give you room to ask questions. Ask the right questions. Okay? If you don't understand anything, ask the right question. Grace should come again on what exactly. So we are going to postpone it just for you to package your okay. So DSS Abaji, please prepare for us. As Rose was saying about the project, it's important for you to have this personal project because many of you are going into university very soon.
Please mute their mics.
Yes, I'm moving them. So some of you are going to university, and it's very, very key right now to go into university with a project because every other person coming to university is coming with their own project. So it makes you more valuable that you come to school, you come to university with your own project. And this project that you're working on can also land you scholarship to university. Okay? So I really want you to take it serious as you can. We are not here for jokes. Because if you miss it at this time, it may be too late for you to get what you're saying. So Government Day, we are saying that we are coming to your school this week, Thursday. We are coming
on the 30th.
On the 30th, we are coming to Government Girls Secondary School, Abaji. So we'll all meet there for your presentation. Okay? So just package yourself. Everything you don't understand, if you need us to run you through the Canva again, you can run you through the Canva again. The advantage of Canva is that they already have the template for your presentation. All you need to do is change the color. You can even leave the color. Okay. If you don't know how to use Figma, Canva also have this exact template for your screens. So it's very, 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 very easy for you to now do these things. Okay. So if you have questions, just ask the right question so that you can emerge, you can have an opportunity to present. Okay. So we'll go over to Rose right now. So she'll give you the guidelines on presentation. Okay, what you need to do, how to hit your mark so that you will emerge at the top. Okay. So Rose, over to you now.
All right, thank you very much. So as you can see, I'm sure we can all see GSS Karashi. We can see how put together they look. All you need to do is just maybe place your phone on a table or something so that you're not all struggling and shake and you can concentrate. Because right now I'm about to give you an important information and I need you to be very attentive. If it's possible, you get a biro, you get a paper, let there be a secretary on your team that is taking down notes because you might not remember everything off the top of your head. And it's important that when you can see I'm not looking like a Monday official person. I work from home, right? But I still had to turn on my camera. So it's important that you learn to turn on your camera so that we can see. It's like I'm seated in a room with you and I can see you, right? So I'm about to give you an important detail. One thing, let me tell you something, yeah? Somebody can have the best product, but if they are not confident enough, if they cannot present well, they will fail. You'll see somebody that was just confident. They didn't even do too much. And you're wondering, how did that person pass me? Because they were confident. So first things first, you need to be confident. It was you who did that, yeah? Come and prove it, right? To become the president of any country at all, you need to go for meetings, you need to travel, you need to speak. It is a skill, right? Communication is a skill. It doesn't matter if you stammer. It doesn't matter if you cannot speak the English well. It's not your first language to begin with. Just be confident, okay? Now you have 5 minutes. I hope somebody's writing. 5 minutes to do your presentation, to get your presentation done. So imagine you rehearsing in front of your team members. There is a timer somewhere, and then you have 5 minutes because you have to rehearse with them before you even come on that day. So you see the presentation day is close by, right? On the 30th, we are starting. As you heard Mr. Eze say, GSS, Carol, I think he just joined, that's why, and GSS Peggy. I want to hear myself. Can you mute your mic, please? Or Mr. Eze, help me mute them. Okay, so you have 5 minutes to do your presentation. Of course, when you come up on stage, you start with greeting. Good morning. My name is Rose. I'm from GSS Karshi. My product, or because it's not my product, our product, right, is called, your product should have a name, right? Just like you have WhatsApp. We call it WhatsApp because that's the name that was given to it. You have Facebook, so there should be a name. It might not be your final name for now. Just have a name first. Later, you can refine it, okay? So good morning. My name is Rose from GSS Karshi. Our product is called this. Now, move to the problem. First, your introduction. Second, the problem. The problem we identified is, then explain the people it affects, why it's important. For example, I want to advertise this product, but of course, you don't have a product yet. You have just your prototype, right? I need a sample. I've not made this final product, but it's just a sample. So I tell them the name of our product is Super Plus. The problem we identified is girls come to school every day with dry lips, and dry lips can lead to blisters, whatever, injury. So we decided to make maybe nature-based, herbal-based, plant-based, whatever it is. So tell us the problem first, who it affects, and why it's important. Then after that, move to the solution. Straight to the point, because you have 5 minutes. What is your solution? I keep saying hi, sorry. We used herbal-based, we used plant because it's nature and it would help, their skin or whatever. So what does your product do and how does it work? Okay. Then the fourth thing, you have to tell us the key features. What are the things that make your product different? There are different lip gloss everywhere, but what makes mine different? Those are the things I earlier mentioned, right? I put plants in it. What are the names of the plants? So tell us the 3 main features. What makes yours stand out? You could tell us 5 if you want, but watch out, your time is ticking, right? And then after the key features, tell us the impact. This product will help this, that, by doing this, that, whatever the case is. Then you close. Thank you for listening. And that's good 5 minutes. I'll go again for people who just joined. It's important you are timely. Okay. If we say 10 a.m., please come at 10 a.m. so that we can finish up and go. So I'll start again. Please be attentive. If you need to write. Okay. The first presentation starts on Thursday, the 30th, this Thursday. Okay. So it's close. It's getting closer. The first is the introduction. Good morning. My name is Rose from GSS Kershi. The name of our product is this. After your introduction, move to the problem. We identified this. This is who it affects, and this is why it is important in this day and time, right? Then move to the solution. Our solution is this. This is what our product does, and this is how it works, because we need to know how it works, right? Then move to the key features. What makes your product special? What makes it different from the other person? You can tell us 3. Up to 3 is okay. Minimum of 3, right? Or you go ahead to tell us 5, 10, whatever, but make sure you're keeping to time. Then the 5th thing you want to do is tell us the impact. How will this change the world? Maybe not the world. How would this change just that one person, in fact? Just one person is okay. What is the impact of this product? Who will your product be helping? Or what will it help do? Then you close. Thank you for listening. Okay. So of course, your presentation slides should also have these things. You don't want to write too much on your presentation slides. Remember, who took you on Canva. So you do not want to have too many things, like too many words. No, go straight to the point. Pictures, details. You say the next thing, you move your slide. Say the next thing, you move your slide, right? Of course, you're not talking too fast. First things first, you're confident. You've rehearsed. Sometimes you can even say it off the top of your head because you've rehearsed, right? You have 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes to do your presentation. Nothing more, nothing less. You can even take 3 minutes if you want. There is something called, I hope I remember, but you have something like a pitch where you have just 3 minutes. You meet an elevator pitch, right? Imagine you meet, who would I use that now? Imagine you meet Tony Elumelu on an elevator, right? And you have to tell him what your product is. He doesn't have all the time in the world. He's busy. Billionaires are busy. Rich people are busy. And he tells you, you have just 1 minute. You go quickly. You tell them what your product is about. What's the problem it's solving? What's the solution? First, of course, you have to introduce yourself. You have to greet, right? So first things first, be confident. The confident person with a product will beat you compared to somebody with a great product that cannot even explain what their product is doing. You see that? Okay, so let's move on. I'm going to give you time to ask questions. Let's move on. So I need you to take these tips. If you need somebody on your team to write, please get somebody to write. You can't remember all of these things. Except, of course, you have very good IQ. You need a secretary on your team who is writing, who is taking down notes. So pro tips, speak clearly. Speak clearly. That's why you are a team. There is somebody who speaks better than the other person. There's somebody who knows how to write better than the other person. There's somebody who knows how to make a slide better than the other. Identify who can speak clearly and pick that person to make the presentation. Be confident. I already said this. Be very confident. Trust me, when I was your age, Okay, backstory. When I was your age, I was selected at my school to go, present. It was a spelling bee competition, spelling bee. Then in Lagos, we went to Yaba Tech. You can imagine how big the hall was. I'm sure the hall is still there existing. Very big, university big hall. I begged my teacher. I told her I cannot go outside. I cannot go outside. Then why didn't you tell us at school that you cannot go to represent your school in public? Why did you allow us pick you? You get here and you can't go outside. That was how I wasn't able to represent my school. That's how my school failed. Do you see that? I know what it means to be very shy. I know what it means. It will kill your dream. Shyness will not take you anywhere, I promise you. Because how would somebody know you are good if you don't talk about it? How will somebody know what you have if you don't say it? Trust me, you will not see that person again. Act as though nobody's in the room with you and just talk. I know it's not easy. It's easier said than done, but practice. Practice with your friends sitting there with you. Stand up, make your presentation without your notes, with your notes. If there's correction, they correct you. Practice with your teacher, practice in school. And from there, you start to build confidence. These are skills that are very important. I promise you, the people doing great things, they're not that great. You're probably intelligent than them. They are just confident. So it's important to be confident. Okay. And then you need to keep it simple, because now if you have a big thing and I don't understand what that big thing is, I would not understand you and I'll fail you because I'm not from your field. Let's say you're talking agriculture. I have a background in mathematics. I don't have an idea what plant you're showing me. I don't have an idea what seed you're showing me. If you can't explain it in a simple term and I'm your judge, I might fail you because I do not understand. So make it very simple. Talk to me as though I am a 2-year-old, right? When you go there and you're talking to your judge, talk to the judges as though they don't know anything at all. Make it very simple. Then last but not the least, focus on the problem, because we want to be able to solve a problem, right? So if we know that the problem is big enough and it's a big thing, like, wow, yes, that's a problem we need to tackle. It will make them, be interested because this problem is a big deal. So focus more on the problem. Okay. So if you have any questions, just put your hands up. We'll take few questions and then we'll go from there. For those just joining, we're starting. The deadline for submission was supposed to be today. It has been moved to Wednesday, which is 29th of April, in 2 days' time, I think. And then we're going to the first school, which is on the 30th of April, on Thursday. I think Abaji, if I got Mr. Eze correctly. So get ready, be prepared. Okay? I see that we have more
Yes,
schools here. So if you have, okay, go on. But please raise your hand first so it's orderly. So who is speaking?
You said the submission deadline has been moved to Wednesday, so we can still submit between today and Wednesday.
Yes. Yes, please. Please. And for those just joining, ensure that your submission is PDF. PDF file, please. If you don't know what PDF is, go and check. Go and Google. .pdf file, not a picture, not Word, PDF file, so that nobody is, making changes to whatever you submit. Okay, the next person is Techno. Go ahead to ask. Is it Techno? What's your name again? Go ahead.
Ma?
Mm.
I said that can two, like, they say the group is 5,
Mm-hmm.
but we are 4.
Mm-hmm.
So can 2 people represent one problem, then 2 people again will represent another problem? Is it possible?
Yes. Let me give you an example. It's very possible. For example, I gave you 5 points, right? You start with introduction, you go with the problem next, the solution, key features, the impact, and conclusion. One person can decide to take introduction. Good morning, my name is from this school, this is my team, and stop there. The next person go ahead, talk about the problem. If you want to share it like that amongst yourself, it's fine. That's why it's a team work, right? If you are all confident people, go ahead. But if you have one person who can get the job done, let that one person go so that there is no distraction and you're not thinking who is speaking next. If you know you're not orderly, just send one person. But everybody can come up there and represent if you will keep to time, 5 minutes. Because timing too is important. If you go beyond your time, the judges might decide to not fail you, but give you a low score because you didn't keep to time. So it's important, right?
Yes,
Who is
ma'am.
asking a question next? Okay, GSS Gwagwalada.
Ma, you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Ma, please, I did not get.
The network. Okay, maybe when his network is back, we can hear him.
All the tips for the video.
Okay, what did you say again?
I said the tips.
Say it out now. Just right. First, speak clearly. Who was that? I said, raise your hands. We don't want rowdiness. What am I waiting for?
Okay, now you can start.
Okay. Please get your pen and set. I'm going now. First things first, tips to help you speak clearly. Speak clearly. Speak clearly. Secondly, be confident. Be confident. Thirdly, keep it simple. Speak to everybody in that room as though they don't know anything. Speak to them as though you're trying to teach your 4-year-old sibling something. Make it very simple. Don't go making it ambiguous. There's no point. Make it simple. Then the last but not the least, focus on the problem. The problem is the main thing because now we want to know what the problem is. I don't know how many of you know PiggyVest, right? The app that helps us save. There was a problem. A girl spoke about it on Twitter. She broke her colo. I'm sure you know colo, where she was saving her money. She broke it. And then she realized that her money wasn't even much. So it felt as if somebody has been stealing from the colo. And then somebody identified that problem, a web developer. And then she and her team, there are 3 on the team. They decided, why not create an app that helps people save? So instead of them just doing it in their room and then somebody goes to steal it, they can just come to the app and save. And today we have what we call PiggyVest. At first, the app was named Piggy Bank. Yes, if I'm not mistaken. So you see, I told you, if you're naming your product, it doesn't have to be the name that sticks. Like, you don't have to dwell on it and say, this is the name we must use. You can always change the name later. Okay? You can always iterate. Things change as you go. Just get it out first. Focus on the problem. What was the problem? So every time they have an anniversary, every time they have an event, they always tell us that story. And the story stays. Now we know the story. They always tell us there was a girl on Twitter who complained about saving in a colo. So always focus on the problem because that's what would interest people. It will be intriguing, like, wow, okay, yes, this is the problem you're solving. Makes sense. Right? So just as Gwagwalada, did you get the tips?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So who has a question still? We're trying to work with time.
I still have a question.
Okay.
Speak louder.
Ma, please, when are you coming to us? When are you guys coming to our school?
JSS Gwagwalada. Okay.
Yes.
I think Mr. Eze will answer that question.
Okay.
Your area council on the 5th. On the 5th of May.
Okay.
That's on a Tuesday. Yes.
So can you call out for everyone? Just call out for everyone. Let's see if some of them will see theirs. So on Thursday, 30th, Abaji first.
Abaji, yes. Abaji and Wali. So Yankoji,
okay.
Also prepare for us. We are coming. Okay. Yeah. So we are coming to Ahmad on the 14th. Then the 15th of May. We are coming to.
So we'll come back to you, Mr. Eze, once you get it right.
Okay,
Once you
yes,
get
yes.
it, we'll come back to you. So Gwagwalada, you got your date on the 5th of May. Okay. So Techno Spark, I wish you can change your name. Let's answer GSS Jabi first. GSS Jabi. There's a place to raise up your hand. You can just click on the 3 dots and raise your hand, but it's fine. It's fine. Go on.
Okay, ma. Please, what are you guys coming to our school to do?
Okay. I'm thinking you came in late. You don't get it, yeah? Mr. Eze will explain that when he's ready.
We are coming to your school for you to present what you've done to us. So we are coming, other schools are coming to your school. So just as Gwagwalada, we have other schools in Gwagwalada Area Council coming to your school.
So let's give him some time.
Can you all hear me?
Ma'am?
Okay, we can hear you.
Can you hear me now? Yes.
It's glitching, so maybe you can.
Okay, it's network. So I believe it's back now.
Okay.
So,
okay.
You asked, what are we coming to your school for? So this program is divided in the participating schools are about 6 schools in each area council. Okay. So these 6 schools are coming to one school for a presentation. Do you understand? So all these things that all that you've done, all your projects, you have to display. You have to show us that you are the one that did it. So we are coming to your school for you to show us what you have done. So every other school is also coming in your area council. So let's say now, Abaji area council, we have 1 or 2 persons coming. This area council, have 1 or 2 persons coming. Okay. So Rose, over to you.
I don't know what school you're going to be coming to, right? Like we said, 6 area. Not a video.
Before
You're
the
not making a
problem.
video. You're not making a video. Is the features. So for example, you don't have the, but I'll just tell you that a natural herb in it. I can mention the name of the herb, right? I can mention the name of the herb. I can tell you that's the first thing. Then I can tell you the second thing is it's easy to open it. So when you open it, your applicator is very easy. So just tell us at least three. So my applicator is easy. So when a girl puts it on her lips, it's easy for her, right? Some applicators are not like this. Some are just strong, and so you soft. Our own is soft because if you have the time. Then the fifth thing is, how does it help? Mine, it will help you not, dry lips is not having blisters and that. Then close it. Thank you for listening. That's the closing. So you have introduction, the problem, the solution, key features, the impact, and close. I hope you all got that.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So Mr. Eze is back. I'm thinking so. Okay, so when he's ready, we'll know. When he's ready, we'll know. GSS Jabi, go on. I'm saying to GSS Jabi. The same school
Yeah.
or different?
Yes, the same
It's the
school.
same school.
Oh, okay, go on.
So Mary say we're doing a 3 to 5 minutes video. Two to three.
Not video. Where are you guys getting video from?
What?
It's your physical presentation. Mr. Eze, is it video?
Now
So,
on the WhatsApp
Yeah.
group, they say that
what they are
a
submitting,
three to
so
five
what
minute
what they are
video.
submitting is the presentation, their screen, and a 1 to 2 minutes video talking about their project.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So that video, that means they're submitting video and PDF, right?
So they're submitting three things. They're
Okay.
submitting three things. The presentation, which will be in PDF, their screens, which could be also in PDF or PDF, and the one to
The
two
video.
minutes video. Yes.
Okay. So that
Talking
video is
about,
different from this presentation, this physical
yeah,
presentation.
it's far different because the
Uh-huh.
video it makes us understand that we now know how you speak. It's more like a training guide
Okay.
also.
Okay.
You just make yourself
So you
video
see?
or just make a video talking about your project.
Don't worry.
Uh-huh. So these tips I'm giving you is for the physical presentation. I hope you can hear me. Please mute your mic. The tips I gave you now is for the physical presentation, the main day where you have judges watching you. Okay, you can just talk more about the problem. What is your product about for your video? Because it's 1 to 2. Of course, for your video, you can also use these tips I gave you. But do not expect that in a competition. You might lose mark. Okay, so for your video, you can still use these tips for your video, but we're talking about the physical presentation. These are the tips that you should use for your physical presentation. I hope you got that. So Mr. Eze, they were asking, JSS Jabi was asking when you'd be at their school, when you go there. Do you have the
Just said
days,
that
the right days now?
we can come to your school at any time you're ready for us. Okay, but hopefully we'll be at your school tomorrow. Today is not going to be possible.
Okay. Okay.
We'll just come by your school and pick up our gadgets. So we'll now see you.
Okay, JSS Gwagwalada. On of JSS Gwagwalada. Click on the mic. Just tap on the mic or ask your teacher to help. Go on.
Yes, Marsh. Since our presentation is going to be on PDF, right?
Yes, your Canva. You can use Canva and then save it as PDF.
Then where are we going to put our screens?
Okay, don't worry about the screens. We'll handle it from our end, right, Mr. Eze?
So your screens, you can
Mama
export
D.
it. Your screens, you can export your screens as PDF too.
Okay.
If you cannot export your
So
screen
ensure
as
that
PDF, you can also share the link with us. Okay, but you should be able to export your screens as PDF.
so ensure anything you're submitting is a PDF file, except or a video, of course. Aside your video, every other thing should be a PDF file. Okay.
Let's hear you.
JSS Carol. JSS Carol, unmute yourself.
Okay,
I don't even know what they are staring at. Okay. TechnoSpark, mute yourself, please.
So we have those.
Please.
Okay, what does screen means, Mr. Eze? Because I was trying to understand what screen means.
Okay, the screen just how your app is going to look like. Just really see talk more about the screen.
Okay.
Just remember to you.
JSS Jabi, do you get that? Screen is your app, how it will look like. I think Figma or something.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So who is asking the question? Okay, God's will is here, right? Yeah.
I think Carol really wants to ask questions. Just give us a second. Let's hear from Carol. I've not really heard you say.
Sorry, sir, I didn't get what you said.
I said let's hear from Carrie before you go ahead.
Okay.
So please, can you break down the steps for submission? I didn't quite get it.
Steps of submission. So the step
Can
of
you hear me?
submission, yeah, I can hear you.
Yes. So please,
The step of submission is you design your presentation using whatever means. You can use Canva, you can use PowerPoint. Okay. So after designing your presentation, you export it as PDF. Okay. So now you go over to Figma. You'll be also designing your screen. So what the app is going to look like, that's like a screenshot.
Show you everything about your phone. You can show your application.
App. Designing the screenshots of your app, your homepage, your dashboard, your notification bar, and your home. Okay. Then you now make a 1 to 2 minutes video talking about your app. So Figma, you can use Figma to design your screens. Okay. So Gospel, you're on now. Anything you don't understand, please, when Gospel is done, ask him some questions around that.
Okay, thank you, sir. For
Yes.
the Figma, we had done the Figma classes. So, but in case you still do not understand, we had shared the videos for the tutorials. So you can make reference to those tutorial videos. They are not difficult. It's just to display how your application is going to look like. Just show, because whatever idea you've come up with, you need to like envision it in a Figma. Show us what you want the application to look like, so that it's a real solution, and it has to be something that looks good and is easy to use for your stakeholders, whether it's the students or the teachers. Do we have any more questions around that? Or was I audible enough? Did everybody get
No,
me?
sir. No.
Okay. So basically, the Figma, right? The screens we've been talking about, you're basically just designing what your application is going to look like. Okay. You design what your application is going to look like on phone, on mobile. That's your mobile phone. So you use Figma. You remember the Figma classes we had, how we designed those screens. So, but if you don't remember, I had recorded some videos, like tutorial videos. So you can just go through them. They are not long videos, just 5-10 minutes. You see how to design your Figma screens. So you design it how it's supposed to look, and then you submit it. We just want to see how your idea is. You want to know what your application is supposed to look like, so that it's easy to use for your stakeholders, whether it's the student or the staff or the principal or whoever. So just your application is going to look like. If you have colors for your application, maybe blue and white, use it on your Figma screens. Just show us how you want your application to look like. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, if you can use Canva, then that is okay. Somebody is asking, JSS Jabi asking if you can use Canva. Canva is also fine.
Sir,
please, can you drop the video?
say we are submitting two things, right? We say we are submitting the presentation, the screens, and the video, right?
So the
Somebody was
link to
asking
the
if I should
videos
drop
will
the
be
video.
shared.
So the question I want to ask is
Okay.
that, are we submitting the screens separately, or we are submitting the screen together with the presentation? I mean, in one PDF or different PDFs?
Okay. You can't put the screens in a PDF. You just submit it as a link. Maybe if you design it in Figma, you submit the Figma link. There's a way you can share. When you're in Figma, you see share. So you go there and copy the link and submit. So I think you are submitting everything in a Google Drive. Abi, you are submitting everything in a Google Drive. I think Mr. Awabrizi was talking about the collaboration with the Google Drive. So you
So,
submit everything. Um, JSS
so the
Karashi is raising their
presentation
hand.
PDF should be dependent, which will send the link of.
Yes, for the Figma, you have the presentation is as a video, Abi. There's a presentation video, then there's your slides, then there's a Figma file. So the slide is like PowerPoint. You can either do that as PDF or PowerPoint. Then you have your video that you record where you tell us about your solution. Then you have your Figma design. Those are your screens. So you can submit those screens as a link. If you are doing it on Figma, you share it as a Figma link. If you are doing it on Canva, you can share it as a Canva link. Okay. Just as Karachi was raising
So
their hand.
Sorry to
you
cut
said
you.
that
Just
you said that
just so if you are designing with Canva, you don't need to share the link. Okay? You just export as PDF.
yeah,
You are doing your screen
everyone has
with Canva. You don't need to share the link again. So the only time you share the link is if designing your screen with Figma. So just as Karachi, let's hear from you before we hear from Jack.
Just which audio is on?
yes, using or we can use Canva to design the app.
Okay, I think we just address.
Please mute if you are not saying anything.
Okay, GSS currently we shared before, but we'll find a way to share it again because it's to share it again, but photo to again. So here you can submit Canva like we just said. GSS Jabi asking. There's a way to upload videos on Google Drive. I don't know. Did you guys have a class using Google Drive? Did videos on Google Drive? Just the same way you upload on Google Drive, you can also upload videos on Google Drive. Okay.
We can make
Well,
a
yes.
video.
Sorry.
So we can make a video, surely send or, or even share. I think I think there'll be depends on the device you are using actually. So you'll see upload. So you just upload your video.
Okay. Can everyone see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Okay, screen.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, still sharing.
Yeah.
All right.
Please, let's pay attention.
All right.
Yes.
We can see the Google
Yes.
Drive. All right,
Yes.
great. So now, if I create new, you can see either to create new folder or file upload or folder upload. Now, I want to create a new folder so that I can put two or more things inside. So let me just say, let me say competition. Let me name the folder competition. So yeah, so this is the folder that I just created. So now if I want to upload, you come to new. You see either file upload or folder or file or a folder. So I'm uploading a file, so like a video. So it takes you here. So let me go to video. Just okay. Okay, let's say I just want to upload something like this. Okay. So if I want to upload, I just click it. This is a video. I just click it and tap open. Okay. So you can see that here is uploading and it has finished upload, and now you can see it here. Now the same thing if you want to upload a PDF. Um, sorry, cancel. If you want to upload it, you come to this.
Yeah,
Okay.
still
File
file.
look for PDF. Say this. Okay. Okay. So now if you have like the if your presentation is in form of PDF, that's like your slides is in form of PDF, then this is how you upload it. Then for the Figma, I think we will look for a way to submit that Figma as a link. But if you have if you are using Canva and files, maybe you've exported them probably as PDF or as pictures or whatever, you can still follow the same process. But for Figma, you have to share it as a link. Okay, so we'll look for a way to do that to make sure you can submit that Figma link. Well, I don't know if Mr. Mobese already has a way that we are going to submit the Figma links. But yeah, this is
You can
basically how you
add a
upload videos.
collaborator.
Okay, add as collaborators, Abby.
Yes, they have the email. He has sent it, so they can just
Okay.
add.
Exactly. Okay. So if you add as collaborators, we are going to get, the email that okay, you've added us as collaborators. So this is how you upload either your video or your PDF or whatever to your Google Drive, and then you either share it or you add us as collaborators. Are there any questions?
Mr. Easy, I'd like to ask a question though. Um, do they have a Google
Okay,
Drive?
can I stop sharing my screen?
What did you say?
Can I stop sharing my
Yes,
screen?
thank you.
So you can. You
Mr.
can.
Eze, are you there?
I'm here. I'm here.
Please, I want to know, do we have a Google Drive link, like a folder where all of them would submit their work together?
No, we didn't create a folder for them due to privacy.
Okay.
So we just wanted to
So the
submit.
one that got will shared works, then they just create their stuff in their own folder.
And
Okay.
just ship.
That's fine.
Yeah, so we can all have a at it. So from what I'm seeing here, just says Yankoji spitting program. People said that their students have not been they hardly come to school because of the holiday. And it's difficult for me to really engage them. They will happen that they don't have any information. So that's it. So anybody with any question, so please now is the time to ask. Go ahead, Wawada.
So, as we have two presentations, one through video and one in the schools where we're going to do the area council competition. Right?
I think you said what? What did you say?
So, sir, I'm that mean presentations.
That means what?
So, does that mean that we have two presentations? Two presentations.
Yeah, so you said something about you guys are 4 instead of 5.
That is one. Yes, no. I'm saying that does that mean that we have two presentations for this? That is one through a video that is 1 to 2 minutes, while the other one 3 to 5 minutes.
The 3 to 5 minutes is physical. We're talking about the physical presentation. So we're just giving you guidelines
Yes,
on
sir.
how to go about the physical presentation. But the 1 to 2 minutes
They have given us.
is a phone recording. You have to record yourself in this presentation. Do you understand?
Sir, also the screen and the video. Sir, the screen and the video. We are going to upload it through Google Drive, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
sir.
So you make a presentation, just set your camera and talk about your app for 1 to 2 minutes. You upload it on the Google Drive. Okay. So on the day of the competition, so under the competition, you are only going to speak for 5 minutes. You only have 5 minutes to speak about your presentation. Okay? So I think that's it. So any other question
Thank you,
around
sir.
Canva, Figma, and the like? So I was about to share my screen on Figma just to show you what it looks like. So this was the last class. This was about some of the last class that we had. So this is the screen that we're talking about. Okay, when you look at this place, you see that this is the home page. I just see my screen. So this first on the left is the home page. The one in the second one is the login page. I believe you can all see it. Let me zoom it a little. Okay. So this is what the screen actually looks like. The name of this app is Communique. Okay, it's an announcement app. So when you look at here, you see the home page. So announcements, sign in to see more announcements. Now this is the login page. So you log in, password, username, login. Okay. Now this is your dashboard. So these are the dashboard: unread messages, upcoming events, assignment reminder, notification reminder. Okay. Then this is a notification bar. This is a notification bar. So on the phone, this is what this app is going to look like. This is what it's going to look like, just like your WhatsApp, just like your notification. So this is what we're talking about when we talk about your screen. This is the screens we are talking about. Okay. So this is your home page. This is what your home page looks like. Hello, are you all with me?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So I was sharing my screen around this. So I believe you all saw my screen. What I was talking about. So let's just get back at it again. Okay. So this is what we mean by screens. Okay. This is what we mean by screen. So this is the home, this is the login, while this is the dashboard, and the other one is the notification bar. Okay. So you can have something like this, exactly like this in Canva. Okay. All you need to do is just play around it. Or you can actually design it from scratch. Looking at this, these are just to get your idea on how creative you can be on designing your own app. So what your app does, what does this do, what does that do? Okay. So these are the screens we've been talking about. So any further questions so that we can let you have your class and do whatever things you have to do. So the link to the Figma, I'll drop it on the group. So you can look through your teacher's phone and you can get the link. Okay. Any further question? Is there any further question so that we can wrap it up?
Yes, sir, I have a question.
Okay, go ahead and ask your question.
Sir, sir,
I can hear you.
in the sample that was watching all of that, sir, is it a must for your app to show, for your screen to show that?
You said?
The sample that you showed us from Figma,
Yes.
the sample you showed us from Figma,
Yes.
it was
Okay.
showing the time, the battery and all of that. So is it a must? Is it a must for your app, for your screen to look like that, to have those?
Yes, it's really important for you to have those things. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yes. It really makes it look like this thing is already on a phone. It's like a screenshot from a okay.
Okay, yes, sir.
So the idea of the screen is like a screenshot. So another person with question so that we can wrap it up.
Okay, so let me just come in. The previous question he just asked, if you are using Figma, in the tutorial video that I had dropped, you see how to just add that thing. You don't have to design it. There's a way you can just add it if you are using Figma. Now, if you are using Canva, I don't know how you are going to add that particular feature. That's where the problem comes in. When Figma, there's a way you can just import it, the whole thing, the battery, the time, everything. You just import it and put there. But if you're using Canva, I don't know how you're going to, you know, manipulate that. So yeah, I just wanted to address that.
So in Canva, some templates already have it. Okay. Why some don't? So you just have to search it in Canva to see if you can get them. Okay, but in Figma, it's already you can easily import it. In Canva, you can also import it too on Canva. Okay, so that's it. So it's really important for you to have those features hanging there. So any other question? Any other question? So we call it a day.
No question.
Okay, okay. So should in
Thank you,
case you
sir.
have so should in case you have more questions, you can let your teacher know. Then you drop it on the group.
Sir, you said I will come back to my question
What's
that
your question?
when you are about the day you are visiting our school,
Said when
you visiting our school?
so we are not coming to your school officially, we are just coming to your school to pick up our gadgets tomorrow. We think that you should be done with the project. Am I
Okay,
right?
yes.
Yeah, so we'll come to your school tomorrow just to pick up the gadgets. Yes, just go to Jabi. Um, so if that's all, let's call it a day. Okay, so any further questions, just drop it to your teacher, they'll drop it on the WhatsApp group while we prepare. Anything you don't understand, please let us know so that we can make it clear to you so that you can emerge very well. It's important for you to do this program. It's important for you to have a personal project so that you can move around with it. You wouldn't know who may be interested in your personal project. You wouldn't know how far you can go with it. Okay. Also, the group project is also as important as the personal project. The group project teaches you teamwork, teaches you collaboration, makes you to understand your role as a future tech bro. Okay, because when it comes to product design and startup, everybody have a role. One person is not a startup is not a 1% founder. Because after this class, I'll be teaching you guys about startup, how to build your startup from ground zero. Because we are all starting from ground zero. So, but it's after this whole program that we'll go into that phase of building a startup. Because the whole idea of this program is for you to learn how to present, learn how to pitch. Okay? You learn how to pitch. It's very important. Pitching is like selling. Okay, sell this your idea to me so I can give you money. That's what the presentation is all about. So you have an idea and you're looking for money. So you are pitching to me to give you money to go and develop this app. Okay? So convince me enough to give you money to go and buy a laptop and get some phones and start developing your app. Do you understand? So other than that, Wednesday is the new deadline for submission of all projects. So make sure that you submit all your projects. If you need help around your project, please let us know so that we can guide you on it. I'll be dropping some templates on Canva for presentation. Come again about how about you?
Sir, but what am I coming to GSS, Jabi?
You said
But what am I coming to GSS, Jabi, tomorrow?
we'll come in the morning, probably around 10 or 11.
Okay.
Be there by 11. So other than that, let's call it a day. GSS Pape, I see you guys are here. I don't really know how your project is going, but it's a conversation that we may have privately. Okay. So that we can help you walk around your project. I'm talking about GSS Pape. So I'll call you much later, then we'll talk more about your project and see how far you have gone. Any help you need, please don't hesitate to ask for help around this project. Okay. So without any further questions, we'll call it a day. So you all have a great week. GSS Abaji, see you on Thursday. Okay? Can't wait to meet you guys. Okay?
We
So
too.
bye.
We can't wait to meet. We can't wait, sir.
No problem. No problem. I'll see all of you. Bye and take care of
Bye,
yourself.
sir.
All right. Be a good student.
Bye. Yes. Yes.
Mhm.